How you guys doing today?
There you go. That's the enthusiastic Google I know.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Dara Wilson. I'm merchandising manager for devices on Google Play. I am also a happy member of the Black Googlers Network. And on behalf of them and musicians at Google, I want to welcome you all here. Thank you all for coming so much. We are here to have the wonderful Brandy with us. Here at the Google campus in Mountain View, California. So, as if we all don't already know, Brandy has been a force in the entertainment industry for the past nearly 20 years.
Let's tell her my age,
She has sold more than 40 million records worldwide, won over 100 awards. It is no wonder why she is ranked one of the best-selling female artists in American history.
Wow.
No big deal. So in celebration of Black History Month, BGN has chosen 3 themes to focus on. Those are mapping the past, searching the present, and inventing the future. And so we're going to have Brandy here with us to talk about those themes through her career.
Okay.
All right. So first I want to say happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel?
It feels good to celebrate another birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday's February 11th, and I just hung out with my friends and my family, and we just did a quiet celebration. It was fun.
Quiet thing. Nice.
Yeah, at the house. It was simple.
Very good.
Good, yeah.
Okay, so we actually have a video clip of you discussing your beginnings in the music industry that we wanted to start with.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and play that to start out.
Yes, Brand.
We like that girl, huh? Okay, so it has been 18 years since the single came out. Mm-hmm. How does it feel to be celebrating such a milestone in your career? I mean, you're still going strong all these years later.
Well, it feels great to, do what I love to do. Singing is my passion. Entertainment is my passion. I love people. So it feels good to keep going. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs. At one point I didn't like what I did, anymore. And so, to rediscover and to reinvent and to develop all over again, has truly been a blessing. I've been so blessed to get, chance after chance. Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy to be an example of possibility, really. Yeah, y'all can clap on that. That was, I must say, that was pretty profound. No.
Okay, so you have been around for a significant amount of time. So tell us about some of the biggest influences in the music industry for your career.
Oh, my God. Well, my dad was the first performer I saw in church. He was the first person that I was, wowed by. And then, being introduced to Whitney Houston at an early age was like, whoa, I couldn't believe a woman like her existed. Just her smile alone just made your heart melt, and just her voice and her aura and her presence. So I grew up loving her, idolizing her, and I had a chance to meet her, work with her, and become a friend of hers. So that's awesome. I'll never forget her, and she will forever be my idol and someone that I look up to.
You did a good job of introducing her to our generation as well.
Really? I did that? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I know y'all knew Whitney Houston.
Have her to be so accessible. Sunday night, you're sitting between your mom's legs, you're doing your hair, The Wonderful World of Disney comes on, and Brandy is there with Whitney Houston. Aww. It just brought her to a whole new generation, I think.
She's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable woman.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we want to move to, this is a favorite of mine, your TV show, Moesha.
Ooh.
Yes, we could clap for that. Went on to become a great success, obviously, and it was really refreshing, it's talking about generational gaps again, to see a positive depiction of an African-American family in some real-world situations.
Yes.
And one of the things that I know I personally loved about watching the show was all the celebrity guests.
I know.
So who was tell us about who your favorite was.
One of my favorites was Maya Angelou. She was, incredible African-American woman, and she just inspired so many people. So meeting her for me was like meeting Oprah. She was it just didn't seem like she was touchable. So she was on the show. It's a lot of people that came on the show. Jamie Foxx, So many, and it's weird because I don't remember a lot of the Moesha days, so I'm pretty sure it was a lot of great people on there that I'm not really recalling right now. But it was a great experience for me because I got a chance to grow up through the eyes of Moesha, because I wasn't in regular school and she was, and she really had true teenage issues. She stood her ground, stood on her own, and I was able to live through that and learn a lot from her. Yeah.
Awesome.
I know you didn't ask me that, but I just felt the need to.
I mean,
Since we were on the subject, I just
exactly
decided
what we're
to.
here for. Feel free,
Okay.
please. I was gonna say that my favorite, I think, was Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight was on the show.
Yes, girl.
I forgot about that.
You were dancing, and he was your teacher, and I had to leave the room. He was so fine.
You like him, huh?
So I want to thank you for that as well.
Okay, girl, you up.
Okay, well, speaking of which, I kind of brought that up. Have you ever been starstruck by
Oh my
people
God,
you
I'm
met?
always starstruck, especially people that I'm invested in. Like recently, I had a chance to meet Kerry Washington, and she's the lady that plays in Scandal, Olivia
Yes.
Pope. I know you guys know.
Yes.
And I got a chance to really tell her how I felt about her and all of her monologues that she does on the show. And of course, I had to get through the oh my God, like it was a problem, and I embarrassed everybody around me because I really go into groupie mode, especially when I love someone. So it happens, and I never want to lose that, because when people come up to me and tell me how they feel about my work, and they appreciate the things that I've done for them, it makes me feel amazing. So I always want to let the people that make me feel that way know how I feel about them.
Awesome. So Kerry Washington, that's a
Yes.
recent one. I feel like everybody here would have that same reaction.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
It was a mess how I was acting. It was really bad.
Anybody else?
Oh my God, so many. When I first met Whitney Houston, I had to register that she was a real person. Like it's like you can go on YouTube and see it. Like I'm running from her, I'm screaming, I'm crying, like I was a hot mess. And then Michael Jackson, I fainted. I just walked in, saw him, and just, you know what I mean?
I think that's a perfectly acceptable response to meeting Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So your new album, 211.
211 is out now.
Birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. It was released back in October, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how is it different, this album, from your past works? What has changed for you as an artist?
Well, I'm just a different person now. I'm older, I'm wiser, and I'm a lot more honest within myself. I know who I am as a person. So when you have a better sense of who you are, you can be honest in every part of your life. So music is the best way I can express myself and really just let loose already. So to have that connection with self, it's a little bit more freeing for me. Yeah. So with this album, I just wanted to get back to my R&B roots, and it's an album that I'm truly proud of. I love every song on the album. I didn't write any of the songs, so I'm not being cocky by saying that. But I love all the songs. I relate to them. I love the melodies, the lyrics. It was just a great experience to reconnect back to my music, and then to do music that I knew my fans would be proud of, and do an album that my fans have been waiting for, because they've been with me for such a long time, and it's all about them right now for me. Like, I love my fans.
Awesome.
I do.
Well, I have to say it shows, because the album is really, really incredible.
Thank
so
you.
It does. It
Thank you
seems
so
like
much.
that extension is there.
Thank you.
So you mentioned it. You teed it off for me. You do have an incredibly passionate and engaged fan base.
I do.
You really do.
I mean, they go hard. Like, my fans are not like, don't talk about me to my fans. They will let you have it. They really, and it's they feel like my extended family. Mm-hmm. They really do. And anybody that knows me knows, my fans are a part of my family, and that's why I call them my stars, because they keep me shining, and they've been there through everything, the ups and the downs, and you can't ask for better fans than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see that you do cultivate that on YouTube. You have a pretty strong YouTube presence and following. Yeah. How do you think that how does that help you interact with your fan base in that way?
Well, I mean, just being able to be that close and connection is great. You know, we didn't have that coming. I didn't have that coming up, you know.
Yeah.
So to have, you know, something where I can be in close contact with them, people that can't get to every show, you know, they can see me and appreciate, singing in the bathroom, you know, all the stuff that that I'm able to do to impress them and to engage with them is a blessing.
So you do see it as a big difference from the early part of your career that social media is.
Oh my God, social media it has its pros and cons, but I mean the pros are just amazing because, you know, I can talk directly to them. I can DM them. I can, you know, all the stuff that I DM.
Wow.
I DM a little. I direct message a little bit. Yes. So it's. I mean, I know if Whitney had a Twitter or something like that, I would be stalking. You know. So it's great for them to feel like they can talk to you and feel like they know you because that's how I feel about them. And I hate that I can't get to everybody, but you know.
Well, when you have such a strong fan base, that's never going to be possible.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a blessing.
That's true. It definitely is.
Awesome. Okay.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Oh, well,
girl, you should get your own talk show.
Right.
Yes.
Oprah left her seat open. I'm auditioning, y'all. You don't know. Okay, so you did mention that your fans are called stars and they help you to shine, but how did that name come about specifically? Did it just come to you? Or?
It did come to me. I was doing some videos for them, like on the previous album, not this album, but the album before. And, you know, I was just talking to them, interacting with them, and it just came out of nowhere. I was like, y'all are my stars. Y'all keep me shining. And I was like, that should be
inspiration.
Yeah, that should be, you know, because fans sound so, you know.
Cold.
It does, huh? I wasn't going to say cold, but I'm going to go with that. That was
because
a good
you're
one.
The opposite.
Yeah.
You have a very warm presence.
Absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
it's partly because of that. I think we just had a moment.
Yeah, we did. But yeah, stars, it's more personal for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever get the chance to watch some of the stuff that they're putting up on social media? Like I know people do choreography to your music.
I do. I watch the choreography. You know, I watch the birthday messages they send me. And some of my stars are really talented. Like they can sing. There's this one guy, his name is Token, and he always makes these videos where he's like 5 or 6 different characters, and all 6 of his characters are like Brandy fans. And so he expresses, you know, love for me in different characters. It's like, you know, one is real ratchet. He calls one of the characters Ratchet, and so everything is like a girl, honey, child, and it's like a whole thing where, you know, he's being this character, and it expresses the love for me, and I just love that, and I'm just amazed by that
That's
someone could feel that way. You know, people could feel that way about me.
That's got to be a great thing to wake up to in the morning.
It is, definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely ratchet.
Okay, well, again, we have a little bit of footage of one of your stars right now, so we're going to watch how they interact with you.
Oh my God, I wish you would have played another one from this clip. No, it's really emotional. It was a girl, she walked up and she just looked at me like this, and then she stopped. And then she just broke, like it had to register to her. And I was like, you know, I'm me, so I'm like, what's wrong? You know what I mean? But it was so incredible how she responded, and I just broke down. It was a moment for me. I was like, wow.
Maybe the people on the committee thought you might not want to see yourself breaking down on video.
Yeah, because I do look crazy when I cry, so maybe not. Gotta keep it cute for Google. You know, gotta keep it cute.
Well, you know.
Right.
Okay, so you mentioned that one. Do you have any other favorite memorable fan moments?
I mean, it's so many great fan moments. All I know is I really appreciate when people say things like, you know, your music saved my life. You know, I was going through a breakup, and, you know, your music, you know, turned me around. I feel like I can relate to you. Yeah. Like I have a lot of people that come up to me and say those things, and that always makes me feel just, it's the reason why I do what I do.
Absolutely.
And I'm so glad that I'm connected to that that feeling, because when you come up and you're young, you want to be famous, you want to be popular, you want to, just it's all about you. When you're young. But now I know that it's a responsibility and it's a service to my fans to do what I do, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to serve people and to share. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all can clap on that too.
You're making my life so
Really
easy.
true. I mean that. It's
It's
because it
beautiful.
wasn't always like that. You know what I mean? And it feels great to have that connection.
Yeah. And your people are diehard too.
Yeah,
We're
are.
all out here waiting every year.
are.
Like, where's this Brandy thing coming, y'all?
They are.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a departure, but I heard that you're an avid World of Warcraft fan. Girl, you're gonna fit in here just
Anybody in here
fine.
play World of Warcraft? Okay, never mind.
This is a room full of Googlers. They all fronting. Everybody in here plays.
Somebody
that
has
game.
one person. Like, don't be embarrassed. Okay.
It's okay. StarCraft.
StarCraft. Same people, but not the same game. No, I've never played StarCraft, but I'm like all World of Warcraft.
Really?
I love that game.
Like-
It's an escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bordering on obsession, maybe.
I used to be obsessed. I'm
Yeah.
a little busy right now, which is a good thing, because when I wasn't busy, I was
Okay.
I was gone. Seriously.
That's okay.
But I am a level 90. That's the highest level in the game. Thank you.
I love this side of Brandy. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Girl, who told you to ask that question? Nah.
I'm not gonna out anybody.
Okay.
Okay. So you're on tour now, promoting the album,
Yes.
and the tour is amazing.
Thank you.
We have always really enjoyed your moves and your music.
Thank you.
But this seems like it's just on another level with the dancing. And actually, we have another clip. This is my favorite one. I've been waiting all day for this.
Oh my God. What
So
is
let's
this?
roll this clip. Yes.
That's him. That's the 90 characters. The guy.
Well, there we are.
yes, I'm a fan of him.
You know what? We thought that perhaps he was a fan, but his moves were so on point. We said, no, he must be a background dancer.
No, he is a fan.
That is incredible.
A star.
Okay.
Yes, and he has my back totally.
So, in terms of the performances, we see like before things were a little bit more subtle. Yeah. Well, I didn't say
could say
that.
it.
Well, I won't.
You want me
But
to
you
say?
s-
Yeah, I was stiff. It
But
was.
things have changed a lot. Like people are talking about it. That it's changed so much. You're incredible.
Thank you. I mean, I've definitely discovered a new performer on stage.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know who this girl is. I still got a long way to go, a lot of work to do, but I'm a little bit more comfortable on stage now. And I'll share a quick story with you guys. When I was about 16, I appeared on a stage. It was like 20-something thousand people. It was like this summer jam. And I got on the stage to give the radio station this plaque, one of my plaques, and the entire stadium booed me. Like, boo, like it was really bad. I was a teenager. Like I'm done after that. You know what I mean? I'm emotional. Like I'm
Yeah.
It scarred me.
A real human being.
So from there, I became stage fright. Like every audience after that, I thought, I was gonna be booed, something was gonna happen. So I've come through a lot just, being a performer and getting comfortable on stage, because that fear is still there, but it's not as much as it was, coming up.
Yeah.
So you had to really come through a lot of stage fright because of that moment. And, moments after that have happened too, were boos and things like that. But, there's so much love now and so much appreciation for my music and what I do. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable on stage, and it feels great. And now I don't care now when I get on stage. I just let it loose. If you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. It depends on whatever that person is feeling. I just know that I leave, everything on stage. I give it 150%.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do.
And it's paying off in dividends. I'm telling you, your stars are talking. You got to teach us some moves later. I'm going to corner you because I can only do half a Dougie at this point.
Girl, you doing it just sitting
I'm
there.
trying to work it out.
Yes.
Okay, so you have gotten back into acting. We've seen you on The Game and Drop Dead Diva.
Yeah.
So what's that transition like? Tell us about it.
I love acting. It's a little bit more of a challenge for me because, acting, you play somebody completely different than yourself. But I love it. I love the challenge. I love, bringing truth to someone that's not me. And it's definitely a challenging thing. So I love a challenge. So you see me on The Game this season. I think that drops in March, and the new movie with Tyler Perry, and that comes out in
Congratulations
March.
on
Temptation.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, acting is going pretty well. I want to do a lot more in the future, though. Definitely.
Cool. So what's next for you in your career?
Well, I'm gonna keep performing. I'm gonna just keep working hard. I feel like I'm definitely on the path, on my path of destiny. So I just want to keep going and stay humble, stay positive, and keep doing what I love to do. This is what I was born to do.
And is there anyone on the horizon that you are looking forward to working with? Anybody have your eye on?
It's a lot of great artists out there. I would love to work with Beyonce one day. I think she's incredible. Kelly Rowland's incredible. I love Miguel. Oh my God. My fiance got me onto Miguel. I didn't even realize how amazing he was. And I'm just like, oh my God, can he perform at the wedding? Please. I mean, he is amazing. And that was actually my pitch. If he sees that, he might say yes. So yes, Miguel, I want you to perform at the wedding.
Or you can come to Google also.
Yes.
And then we can, yeah.
See, Google, y'all got everybody coming up here. I just need Miguel at my wedding real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can we work together?
Yes, we can work together.
Okay.
We can work together.
Let's make it work. Okay. So you also have a few alter egos. B Rocka.
B Rocka is a nickname.
Okay.
It's not an alter ego.
Okay, I apologize.
I don't have no alter egos.
Okay, it's just all Brandy.
It's all, I have like
brand new.
I have like 10 personalities. I definitely have a couple I'm not crazy, y'all. But I do have a couple of personalities.
And some of them rap. They rap very well, I have to say.
Thank you. I used to rap, but
Yeah.
I'm a little bit discouraged because no one believed in my rapping.
What?
Yeah, the world didn't really buy into it. And, the new team that I'm working with definitely doesn't want to hear me rap. So I'm a little bit discouraged.
You just gotta drop a little mixtape on the street.
See, that's what I really want to do. But because I don't feel like anyone will take me seriously. And for those dreamers out there, don't listen to this part because I have no business feeling like this about something that I feel like I can do a little bit, but
Yeah.
nobody believes. So I just said, why waste? Just stick to singing.
Just singing.
Just stick to singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little sad about that, but that's all right.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay. You can rap to me later. Okay. Okay. So now we have a Dory question submitted from a fellow Googler.
Okay.
So Felix asks, who, if any, was the inspiration for the song "The Boy Is Mine"? That is an excellent question, Felix.
It is. Well, actually, I was a huge fan of Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was hot back in the day. Let me tell you, like everything was about boys and fighting over them, and it was just like I was a huge fan. So I was like, oh my God, I should do a song
So,
around that subject.
yeah. You mean you weren't a huge fan of Jerry Springer as a man. The boy is not Jerry Springer.
No, the boy is not.
I want to clarify that
Did
for
it sound
everybody.
like it? Yes, I'm sorry. Jerry Springer was not the boy.
Okay.
It was the show Jerry Springer and the
Okay.
subject matter.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so, I went to Rodney Jerkins, my producer at the time, and I was like, we should do a song, called The Boy Is Mine, and blah, 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 and we should put Monica on it. People are already putting us against each other, and we don't even know each other, so it would be the perfect song to kind of get people even more into the feud.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
But the feud is not a real thing.
No, it wasn't. We didn't even know each other. We hadn't even met. You know, and people were already saying, "Oh, she doesn't like her," and you know, it was just a whole catty thing that was not appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it worked out because the
It
song
did work
is incredible.
out. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
And my 12-year-old self is like dancing inside right now.
Yes. Which one were you, Brandy or Monica?
It was Brandy, obviously.
Nah. I'm just kidding. You know, because everybody had their, you know, yeah.
Your
was just
vocal
trying to
range is
check.
more within. So
Girl, don't expand on that, because you know they're gonna try to.
and also because you're the best. Listen, we're gonna move on. So we all have our favorite Brandy songs. Mine is "The Boy's Mine," but what is yours?
I don't think I've recorded it yet. I
That's
like
a real good answer.
that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, that was real good.
I love it. Okay, so still to come.
Yeah, still to
right.
come.
Okay, and so you did win a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know what that experience was like. How did that feel?
Winning a Grammy was like it's like you've arrived. You know what I mean? Because it's like that's what they say before they introduce you. Y'all didn't say it today. It's cool, but but that's what they say. You know,
not me.
Grammy-award winning such and such. You know what I mean? So it's the truth.
You said I did a good job, and now you're saying
No,
I
you did a good
messed up.
job. No, I didn't say you messed up. You didn't introduce me today, did you? You did. Oh, it was a joke. They laughed. They laughed. We good.
It's okay.
You can say it now if you want to. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it really felt like, you know, oh my God, I've made it, and you know, I never even. That was the one thing I wanted. I really wanted a Grammy for that validation. I have to be honest. You know, at that age, you just, you know, you want to be, you know, validated.
Right.
You made it, you know. And when they called, you know, our name, because Monica won it too, when they called our name, it was so ghetto how I reacted. It was really, really, really a problem. Like no class, no etiquette, just I'm booking to the stage like, oh my God, I just felt like it was just really bad. Like, I'm so glad it was on the pre-show. It wasn't on the main show, because it would have just looked horrible how it happened.
I'm sure
And
we could find some footage of that somewhere.
please don't find it. Please don't. I'm running for my life to grab that Grammy. Seriously.
passion.
It was passion, but it was wrong. It was very wrong. But I got that Grammy. I got it, and it felt amazing. It really did.
Great.
Yep.
So going back to Moesha a little bit, because that little 12-year-old girl won't let me stop. We all know the theme song. It's incredible. We love it. How did the creation of that come about?
Oh, the creation of Mo to the E to the Mo to. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't even remember recording that. That's it. I mean,
So when you say you don't remember the Moesha years,
Yeah,
you're
it's-
being honest.
yeah, I'm being honest. It's like a lot of it is a blur. I have
Yeah.
special moments that I'll never forget, but you know, that part of my life was a blur. Is a blur.
What are some of those special moments?
Well, of course, the Maya Angelou moment. The first episode, you know, because I couldn't believe I was actually doing a television show, and all my friends were there. My family friends were there. And I had a moment where I had to cry in the first episode. And I'm asking everybody, how do you cry? So what do you do? What's going on? So they was like, just blow something in your eye. And then, you know, tears. So I blew something in my eye, and someone blew something in my eye, and I got a chance to cry, and I played it off pretty well. So I remember that. And it just, my first kiss on television was crazy.
You want to expand on that?
He passed away. The guy that the first kiss, you know, he passed away. His name was Merlin Santana. Yeah, but yeah, my first kiss. It was interesting.
In a great way.
No.
Well,
He's a great guy, great actor, but
okay.
I think it was because it was in front of people and cameras, and
Yeah,
I was
and it was
really
the first
shy.
time, and-
Yeah, so that and what else? I'm pretty sure if someone could help me remember things, I would remember
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Okay, so you
I'm
did
sorry.
mention. No, don't be sorry. You mentioned a little bit about having your familiar support there.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it like now trying to balance your career with being a mother?
Well, my daughter is my biggest supporter, and she's my biggest inspiration, and she's just really a sweet person inside. You know what I mean? And so to be a mother of someone like that, someone I like and love and I have a great time with, it's truly a blessing. And my fiance is very supportive. My family in general, I have a really great support system, and you need that. You need that to keep going and to, push forward.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And so your BET Honors performance of Without You received a lot of rave reviews. And it premiered on your birthday.
It did.
Which is amazing.
It did.
So can you tell us about the experience of doing that?
Yeah, I was really nervous because, I knew that it was going to be a lot of people in the audience. Again, and that stage fright thing comes on. I knew Halle Berry was going to be there, T.D. Jakes, Lisa Leslie, all of these great people being honored there. And I knew I had to do a good job. Like I knew I had to really bring it home. And this was the first time I had ever performed Without You on television. And it's one of, a favorite of my fans. They love this song. So I really wanted to, deliver a great performance. And so I just wanted to be very creative. So the performance was creative. It wasn't a lot of dancing, but it was a moment between me and one of my dancers. And it was about love between the both of us. And I was inspired by the Pink performance at, I think it was American Music Award. American Music Awards, and I was so in love with her performance. I was like, now we're not gonna do no splits or no acrobatics or nothing like that, but we can get the inspiration with two people that really love each other, so.
Okay, so getting back, talking about the acting a little bit, what do you prefer, TV or film? Where do you think you're gonna be going in the future?
I like both. I like TV and film. I like the business of TV and film better than the music business. I must say that.
Why is that?
It's a union.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean by that? With the music business, you just keep going and going and going. You don't have any time to sleep. With the TV and film, you can do your job and then you can go to sleep and then wake up the next morning and don't have to go right back to work because they have a union to protect you from, you get your 12 hours.
Right.
But in the music business, you don't get that.
Nobody's
you just keep
giving you
going
overtime
and
in the
going
music
and
business.
no.
Yeah.
But I love what I do, so it's okay.
Okay. Awesome.
But the business is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of, since we are at Google, we're a technological company, where do you see the future of technology and music collaborations going in the future?
Y'all got a lot going on up here. Like, I think you guys are already in the future. Seriously. Like, it's, like, I can't think of anything. Seriously. Like
one day you're going to be singing on Mars because of the Explorer machine that we saw.
I didn't know if I could actually say that I saw that today, but I was on the moon today. Mars, I was at my old high school. Like, it's a lot going on in Google today. A lot. So I can't think of any new, because if I thought of some new ideas, then, like, seriously, you guys have thought of all the ideas.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just know that it's gonna be huge, whatever it is. And I'm really happy to be here today, and I'm really happy that I was able to see everything and to see everybody, and I felt so comfortable. I think I might be a little bit too comfortable up here. I'm cracking jokes and just being myself. So it's great to feel this type of energy and just to be in the midst of good people. So.
Well, we're very
I didn't mean to
happy
end the interview, but it just seemed as though that's where you were going.
We should just wrap up. No.
But I'm happy to be here, seriously.
Great.
Really happy.
So we're going to have 10 minutes now from questions for the audience. Live questions. So.
Yay.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
Make sure you introduce yourself.
My name is Jasmine Way.
Hi, Jasmine.
I work here.
Of course.
So you've penned quite a few songs. I'm just wondering what your take is on songwriting. What's your favorite part, and does it come easily for you?
Songwriting doesn't come easy for me at all. But when I do it, I definitely feel amazing. I feel more connected to the song because I know that the lyrics are coming from me, but also just songs that I can relate to in general. Like, it's easier to bring that song to life when you've actually been through the experience or you've actually seen somebody else go through it and you can relate to it. But yeah, I like songwriting, but it doesn't come as easy for me.
Okay. Oh, I have a follow-up question.
Oh,
Really
go ahead,
quickly.
go
Okay. My other question is, if you were not a singer, what do you think that you would be if you weren't in the entertainment industry?
If I were not in the entertainment industry, I would be a kick-ass lawyer. Like, I would represent all of y'all, honey. Like, seriously, I would be an incredible lawyer. I know that, and I would do hair and makeup. I love doing hair and makeup for my
Why
friends.
didn't you help me out today?
Girl, because when I saw you, you was already done, honey. You didn't need no help, okay? But I got you next time.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
So,
Hi.
thanks so much for coming, Brandy.
Oh, thank you.
I may not look like it, but I was a huge Closet fan back in the 90s.
A closet fan.
So, me and my male cousins, outside of our family, like, we could not talk about it amongst our friends, so that's why.
Why? Oh, I wasn't cool enough for y'all, no.
So,
Thank you.
I guess my question is, my wife and I, we just started a nonprofit to help low-income and underserved kids with college admissions advising, and this is totally free. And so one thing that we discovered in sort of our outreach to these kids was a lot of them, they look up to people like you, to celebrities and artists and musicians, and they don't realize how much hard work it took outside of just having amazing natural talent to get to where you are and to maintain that level of success. And so I guess my question is, they feel that they can achieve that success without having to really work hard or without sort of understanding what goes into all that. What are your thoughts on that? And I know you're extremely busy, but if you would love to help us promote higher education, that would be amazing. Because to have star power to say how cool and attractive and sexy higher education is would be a blessing.
College is sexy.
Yes. Sexy education. No, I absolutely would, and I just want to say that it's impossible to succeed without hard work. It really is. But I think the key to getting to even working hard is finding the love for what you do.
Right.
Once you find the love for what you do, you can push yourself and you can motivate yourself to keep going, because sometimes the work just seems like it's too much. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Need a break. But if you want to keep going and you want to get to all the places that you want to get to, you have to continue to work hard and you have to continue to push yourself. And that takes connecting with the love for what you do. That's what I think.
Great. Thank
And
you.
I will put you in touch with the right person
Thank you.
for the face of your charity. Now, just playing. I'm just kidding.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm also a huge fan. I'm one of his cousins.
Oh,
actually.
hey.
I'm really nervous, but I'm gonna try to keep it cool because I'm
Don't be
really
nervous.
starstruck right now. But you're awesome.
Aw.
You're beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Aw.
I actually remember Special Delivery maybe 10, 13, 10, 11 years ago with your documentary
10
on,
years ago.
yeah, on MTV. I was a little high school kid, just watching you going through that stuff, and also remember your more recent reality TV on VH1.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know, just to keep it a little bit more informal, if you follow reality TV yourself, and if so, what kind of shows you like? Basketball wise,
Follow
maybe.
reality?
Bad Girl
Yes.
Sub. I don't know, something.
Well, let's start with I follow the Mary Mary show. I love that show. It's so positive. I watch Lala from time to time, and I watch Basketball Wives LA. Love and Hip Hop, New York and Atlanta. And yeah, I'm a reality junkie.
Cool. Thank you.
Definitely. Definitely.
Thanks so much.
Mixed in with Scandal and American Idol and all those shows too.
Cool.
But yeah,
Thank you for coming.
you're welcome. Do you like reality shows?
Hey, Brandy, how you
Hey,
doing?
how are you?
My name's Jason.
Nice
so
to
I'm a
meet you,
little
Jason.
starstruck. So
No,
bear with me.
no.
I remember back in high school, I was listening to "I Want to Be Down," so it goes all the way back. But I want to thank you for doing Moesha, and then especially the game. My wife and I are big fans, so we want to know what's going to happen with you and Jason Pitts this season.
Well, Chardonnay and Jason Pitts are gonna stay married.
Oh, nice.
You didn't know they were married?
Oh, I remember that from the last episode.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they're gonna stay married, and that's all I can tell you because then it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah,
But-
we can't wait till March. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's so
Thank you.
cute. Thank you, Jason.
Awesome. Hi.
Hey.
So I have a little bit more of an obscure reference, maybe. I remember when you did Cinderella, and
Yes.
it was
Thank you.
awesome to see this multicultural retelling of an American classic, Rodgers and Hammerstein. What was that experience like? I mean, it was huge. I don't know if it still is, but I mean, it's
Yeah,
huge.
it's okay.
My mother-in-law's
We are
like
all
going
fans.
crazy right now somewhere once I tell her about that I asked you this question.
Okay, well, it was a dream come true. Number one, to just work with my idol, and then to be like the first African American princess. You know what I mean? That was a big deal for me. And it's so weird because when you get older and you start to look back on things, you really start to appreciate. I didn't really know what was happening at that time. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what kind of history was being made. I didn't really understand it, or I couldn't receive it. But when I look back on it now, it's like, oh my God, what a blessing, what a great opportunity to be able to set that type of an example, and to be like, again, like a face of possibility, that things can actually happen if you put your mind to things and you just let go and let God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that you brought up Cinderella. 'cause
Love that
we
I brought that up
We
too.
didn't talk about that today, really. So thank you.
Cool. Yeah. No.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
I don't usually get starstruck, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have that moment. And you're absolutely beautiful in
Thank
person.
you.
My name is Summer, and I have a question for you regarding R&B music, specifically for women. When you came out with Boy Is Mine and I Want to Be Down, everything was fun, and then you had your sultry, very touching moments with Waiting to Excel, the song that you did for that movie track. Where do you see R&B music specifically for women going in the future?
Well, I really can't speak for other artists. I know that I will continue to contribute to that genre of music because that's where I come from, and there is no music like R&B. It just touches a different place in your spirit, and it's a freedom there that I don't feel with any other type of music. I love my pop, I love my country and all that, but R&B for me is where I can just let loose, and I'm going to continue to do that. And then it's just real subject. Music is just real subject matters, and so I'm just going to keep it real in that genre. Of course, I'm going to venture out too, but R&B is where it is for me. It's where I
And
live.
thank you for coming back, because we need more of the real R&B coming back.
Thank you.
There's not too many female artists out there right now that we can listen to. So
Thank you.
kudos to you.
Thank you.
Hi, so my heart's beating a little bit fast, so excuse me. But I wanted to ask you if you could meet anyone, dead or alive, in the world right now,
No pressure.
who would it be and why?
Oh my God. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one because I've met like two of the greatest entertainers of all time. Let me think about that one.
Okay, take your time.
Let me think about that one. Yeah, that's a tough one. Because then if I say the wrong thing, and then it'll be something else. So let me really think about that one. 'Cause, I have to represent for everybody on that question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so excited to meet you again.
I've just met you.
I know. And now I know. Anyway, let me calm down. Woosah. Okay. I sing too, and I love your vocal arrangements.
Thank
like
you.
on Never Say Never, Angel in Disguise is like my. Anyway, I get so excited just talking about it. Your vocal arrangements. I know you said you don't write a lot of your songs, but do you have a hand in?
Oh, I vocal arrange now.
Right. Like
Yes.
as far as the background, do you do it all yourself, or do you
Yes.
have people?
Yes, I have to take claim for something.
Yes.
This is an artist right here.
Yes, like that is where I experience God.
Right.
Is doing backgrounds. I hear things in my head and, really able to bring a song to life. Now, I love the writers and producers, but I'm taking credit for that.
Right.
Okay.
Your vocal arrangements are awesome. The notes that you find to
Thank you.
harmonize together are amazing.
And
I
thank you for
appreciate 'em.
appreciating them.
Oh,
You
I
know what
do.
I mean?
I
'Cause
listen
a lot
to
of people
that.
don't understand what it is. They
Yes.
like what they hear, but they don't really know the ins and outs. So
No, I hear every note you sing. It's awesome.
thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Huge
You're beautiful
fan. My question was going to be like to where music's going. We hear a lot of house, a lot more of the club beats. Are you going to venture into that at all?
House. I'm not mad at house. I'm not mad at it.
But are you joining?
Like,
I don't know if I'm gonna become, a part of the club, but I do appreciate all types of music, but I don't know if house is about to be my new thing.
maybe like see you like on like some different tracks, like maybe
You want me
feature on,
to,
like,
huh?
David Guetta.
You want me to
I would
explore a little
love it.
bit?
I would love to hear you more in the clubs and everything.
It's
I
okay if
love
you want me to. You said you're a fan. I'll venture out a little bit. Now I can't stay,
There you go.
but we can venture a little bit.
Thank you. Thanks
You're
for coming.
welcome.
Okay, we're gonna take these last two and then move on.
Hey, my name is Ashwin. My question is not going to be as interesting as the others, but I'm going to try. Just so you know, like I studied engineering in an obscure part in southern India, and you were popular there. So,
Really?
What?
just so you know, you have a new demographic of fans today. So.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm a vocalist myself. I do Indian classical, but as a musician, I want to ask you. As a musician, you wear different hats. You with legal, you do business, you have to do media appearances. There's all this circus around you. How do you try and disconnect yourself when you really want to get into a groove and not be worried about like the realities of the business? Like, how do you connect with your soul and produce good music?
Well, I grew up in the business, so I had to learn the hard way of how to disconnect and how, not to care about what the business part of it was, all the time. But now I'm so in touch with my purpose and, I'm so normal. It's not like, I don't know, like the business part of it, I don't even want to hear about it. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to connect with people and connect with what I'm supposed to do. And that's how I stay grounded. That's how I stay normal. Like I know you guys feel like I'm like a big sis right now or a friend because it just the business part doesn't matter, and I just don't deal with it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And my money got to be right though.
Thanks.
Amen.
Amen.
Hi, Brandy. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm that crazy girl from the
I just saw
cafeteria.
you just now.
I was like, oh my God, it's Brandy. But I just wanted to say hi. I'm actually a pediatrician from New York. I just came into town to visit a friend, and she was like, Brandy's here.
And
She's like, Brandy's here. I was like, awesome. I'm gonna come get to meet her. And also on the side. then I saw you in the cafeteria like 2 minutes later. It was awesome. Anywho, I do motivational speaking on the side, and I wanted to ask you what motivates you, because I want to share that with the kids that I speak with when I go back home.
Just in general, or
Yeah, whatever. Go wherever you want with it.
Oh my God. Oh, my family motivates me. My friends, they motivate me. My love for what I do, it helps me to strive and to continue to push forward even when I don't want to. Just life in general, you know, life is a school. You know, you learn so many different things about yourself with different experiences, and that in itself can create, you know, new creations and new opportunities for you to express yourself. So
awesome, I agree. So
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in like that other guy. If I could get that on video, you could share with the kids. They'd love it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You should have got that on
That's what the camera phone is for, right? Okay. Well, thank you all so much for your questions. They were really insightful.
I know.
Interesting.
This was so much fun.
We have one more fun thing for you.
Y'all don't have me leaving in here. I don't even want to leave. Babe, get a new flight. We gonna stay.
We have just a little bit of time left. We're going to do rapid fire with you. I'm going to ask you 10 either or questions.
Oh, okay.
They're here. Okay, you ready? You got to answer as quickly
Yes.
as possible. There's no pressure.
It's already done.
But it's really important.
Go ahead.
Okay. LA.
LA.
Okay. Truth or
True.
dare? Early riser or night owl?
Early riser.
Lakers or Celtics?
Lakers. Girl, don't play with me. They ain't doing well right now, but you know. Love you, Lakers.
Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin. Love you, Will, but it's Martin all day.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Diamonds or pearls?
Neither. Except for this diamond. I'm not a diamond girl,
Well,
but I like this one.
okay. SWV or TLC?
Ooh, that's a tough one. SWV, because Coco's vocals. Coco's vocals. Oh my God.
Yes, okay. I agree
Sorry to
with that
expand. I know we're supposed to be fast. Go ahead.
one. Autumn or spring?
Autumn. I don't know why, but just 'cause
Okay.
I'm an LA girl, because autumn and spring is the same.
Okay. And salty or sweet?
Ooh, slow. Sweet.
Where's your fiance? Okay.
Oh, not in that category. Salty, honey.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay,
He's
we
sweet
gonna
though
wrap
too.
this
He's
up.
both.
We're
He's
gonna
both. He's
wrap
sweet
it
and
up.
salty.
All right. Well, Brandy, we have obviously had a wonderful time with you.
That was TMI.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
no.
Well, salty and sweet go together when you're in a relationship.
Well, that's very sweet. Okay. I want to thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We have a little gift for you. I'm not going to get up because I don't know what this dress is going to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Open it right now.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all, seriously, thank you. Like, I had a great time with you guys. I love to laugh. I love to share. And you did an awesome job. Seriously.
Thank you very much.
Really. And it felt like we were just old friends connecting. Dope.
You go, big.
I know. Those are the best interviews, is when you can connect to the person. And
Thank
I
you.
connected to all of you guys.
You guys have been a fantastic
Thank you.
audience.
You
I wanna
have.
thank you
Y'all
for
laughed at all my
that.
jokes. That doesn't happen normally.
Okay, so one final piece of business. There are 4 Google Play autograph gift cards underneath the seats. 4 seats. This makes sense. So check under your seat and see if you're one of the lucky people.
It ain't under your seat. Don't even bother checking.
If you have them, can you like scream or we'll take a picture? Yeah, we have time for that. Okay. All right, congratulations to the lucky winners. Thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.